Rika texted me and asked if I could think of anything else. I told him no. Did he? I think. I'm pretty sure.
But not wearing the seatbelt can save our lives and can decrease a chance of attaining a fatal injury up to 50%, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. By not wearing a seatbelt, you can have permanent injury or even lose your life over one decision. This last year, in 2010, a friend of mine that I went to school with lost her life of not wearing a seatbelt. She was thrown from the car. That's just one example just to tell you how it's important to wearing a seatbelt. Based on personal experience, observation, and research, the importance of wearing a seatbelt can prevent a life from being taken away and any fatal injuries that will cause a lifetime hardship. Today, I would like to give you some information about the following. Why is it important to wear a seatbelt and why we risk of not wearing one? What is the proper way to wear a seatbelt and the requirement for a child? The risks you could face if you don't wear a seatbelt. Why is it important to wear a seatbelt and why we risk of not wearing one? The number one cause of death in car crashes is being thrown from the vehicle. Staying inside the vehicle is your best chance of survival because seatbelts are designed to keep you inside the vehicle where there is room to live. In car accidents, 40,000 people die each year, and it's the leading cause of death of people under the age of 35. Seatbelts can prevent of these accidents. Failure to wear a seatbelt contributes to more fatalities than any other single traffic safety-related behavior. What is the proper way to wear a seatbelt and the requirements for a child? I'm going to distribute. The proper way to wear a seatbelt is to first properly wear both straps snuggled to transfer the impact of collision to the parts of your body. Then it can be taken to your hip bone and your shoulder bone. With just a strap shoulder, you can slide under and be strangled with the lap belt alone, which doesn't keep your face from hitting the steering wheel. Child seat belts reduce fatal injuries by 71% for infants less than 1 year and by 54% for toddlers 1 to 4 years old in a car, which among vehicles occupies over 4 years old. Seat belts save an estimate of 11,890 lives in 2000. Children are likely to be buckled 92% of the time when adults are in the car use a seatbelt. Kids use booster seats until they are about 4 feet 9 inches tall, 1.4 meters, or until they reach the weight and height hardened strap limits of the car seat, which is usually between the ages of 8 and 12. The risks you can face if you don't wear a seatbelt. 80% of traffic fatalities occur within 25 miles of your home, less than 40 miles an hour. 63% of people are killed in car accidents of not wearing a seatbelt. Young people ages 16 to 25, especially males, are less likely to buckle up, and they are the nation's highest risk drivers. Only 6 to 8% of motor vehicles occupants buckle in. Airbags are designed to be used with seatbelts. By themselves, they are only 12% effective at reducing death. Seatbelts prevent occupants of the vehicle from serious injuries in 5 ways. Keep the occupants of the vehicle inside, restrains the strongest parts of the body, spreads out in any force from collision, helps the body to slow down, protects your brain and spinal cord. Protect yourself by wearing the seatbelt properly and adjusting it to fit properly. While in the car is in motion, so we won't get injected from a car during an accident and from any impact that will cause body injury. So we learned here today why it's important to wear a seatbelt and why we risk of not wearing one. Why is a proper way to wear a seatbelt and the requirement for a child. The risks you can take if you don't wear a seatbelt. Wearing seatbelts can prevent bodily injuries or even be killed. I challenge each one of you to remember the importance of wearing a seatbelt. I challenge you to wear a seatbelt at all times while vehicle in motion.